Alright, we're back at the site. Have a whole lot of battery memory in the scan, so I'm just going to do some small pictures. We totally lost this side of the bridge. They were putting in islands in last time we were here, so alright, hasn't changed a whole lot other than the small shuttle wagons down here. Last time it was up by the Walton Junction. Huh? Yeah, we'll see if there's no pilots, safety pilots. We're back at the we're back at the bridge project. Bridge project. Huh? I can't get only so close. The sign says not beyond this point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is a hiking trail, so they can't kick me off the state hiking trail. So they can intimidate me. They've been trying to intimidate me from coming down here and filming the last time it was. I don't think I caught the guy talking to me, but well, come back in October. Come back in October when they put the cement across there, and when they put the cement across there, come back in October, la la la. And so I'm like, yeah, sure. In the meantime, we're missing all the good parts, right? How you doing? So we're live from the seat of the bridge being replaced. It's supposed to be all cement, but I seen steel I-beams up here to my left. They got a lot of guys. I'm not sure what that's all about. Most of these guys, can't do nothing. I want to say the horn's like, hey, you guys. I think it's a signal to everybody to say, hey, be careful. You guys filming again. That's that's my thoughts, but I've been wrong before. So, anyways, out on the main road coming in here, there's a great big, huge, humongous crane out there. The guy was out there unloading it, so I didn't film it. Just because, I don't know. It's kind of tacky filming somebody unload a big crane. They said they were going to move it from the other side of the bridge over to here but it wasn't supposed to be till I don't know when he said. Actually, I I listen to these guys, but I don't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife. I listen to my wife, but I don't listen to her. Kind of like these guys here. But anyways, it looks like to me I can get down there at the bottom of it again like I did last time. Huh? I can zoom in a little bit with this camera, not a lot. I have a camcorder that I bring along with me so I can zoom in. If you know what I'm talking about. So I can zoom in a little bit closer, but you know, you can only get so close. Welcome to the bridge project. This is the Manistee River Bridge, train bridge. And we've been on this since spring. They just started in spring, so if you go back and look at some of my previous footage of the project so far, you'll see that, you know, there wasn't, all this side was train track, and then all of a sudden it's gone. So, and it's gone up to just past where I'm at. So I assume they're going to finish this side of the train bridge and then run the railroad back up to it and then finish the other side. Such, I don't know. We'll have to follow along. I said I've not ever filmed a train bridge being replaced, so that's what drives me to just continue to do it. So, you know, have enough people trying to intimidate me not to bring you guys along down here. You know what I'm saying? It's not for, you know, drama. Other than drama does get views, but I don't film much anything there's drama. Actually, I have drama, pre-recorded drama that I have never posted. So just to get views, the drama, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm following, if you're following me along, yeah. I could show you the little tug shuttle that we filmed the last week. I need to take and find out what frequency these guys are on, though, because they all got radios, and put it in my walk along scanner, because I do have a walk along scanner, you know, for filming the railroad. I'm sure I can punch it in there. They tend to get riled up like bees. Like bees when fire comes. You know what I'm saying? some of the talk from the gentleman that approached me the last time I was here was 2 to 3 weeks ago. I had to go back and look. He's like, yeah, 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 and I'm like, no, no, no. The state was down here. I thought it was a state vehicle parked out along the road coming in, and then they came out of the nature trail over here with some sort of a, I'm not sure exactly what it was, poles with some kind of like GPS things up on top of the poles that were coming out of this trail over here. They were coming out of that trail right over there. See, this is you can come through here. Yeah, you can come through here. See, it's all. And then we'll come around the, like the entrance side bend. You're gonna grab two 24-inch augers over there. Kyle Rouse is right there. Thank you. How's the little boy going? Still fiddle fucking? I think he's wrong. Okay, thank you. Bye. Hey James, we're gonna have a truck come through for call float. Come through the exit and meet the Kyle Rouse on the entrance side. We need to load out two foundation stools, the container bucket and the digging bucket and a core barrel. Okay, behind the water pump. I am not sure. Kyle Rouse is over there to direct what tools. Alright, what are the frequencies on those? What? 11's pretty close. But, 30 seconds. All protection. Contra, maybe probably what's the name of their game? Not very often. Yeah, got some little bit of conversation. I don't know if you heard it in the background or not. Just tune in. Welcome to the channel. We're on the Manistee River train bridge in northern Michigan, where they drove in pilings on the other. Well, they haven't drove in pilings on the other side. They did some cement work on, the foundation of the bridge on the other side, and so they had quite this big crane deal there. And so on this side, last episode that I haven't, I don't think I've put it up. I was looking through. Well, we did do it live. You can go back the couple episodes before. I was down at the bottom of the footage where I could. They leave the trees there so we can't get in too close, so we can't see really too good. And I don't know any of these guys, and I don't think they're going to let me go. If I was to ask them, hey, if I got a hard hat on and this vest on and safety shoes and this, that, and the other, would they ever let me go down there? I don't think they will, because I'm not an employee. So, and I don't want to be an employee. They get like long hours. I overheard some conversations like 5 or 6 episodes ago I was here about, hey, you get as many hours as you want, la la la. So they have lights here. So I think it goes around the clock. But imagine, nobody's gonna do much after dark. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's cleanup or something. I don't know. Unless you found some guys that want to work now since COVID, because there's like very few that want to work, including me. They need to leave the large yard lights on right over there. I thought first off it was a um, reflection of the uh, sun off them, but right over yonder, you can see the lights are on. Them lights are on, and no one's home. Isn't that nice? They can bring a porta potty down there so the guys can have to walk too far. Not like me, I had to water the tree because I didn't want to walk way up the hill. No, I didn't say that. Yeah, I attempted to go down this trail here, hiking trail, and then there's a creek that runs right along this, so I can't get you down there. But there's a creek. See, the trail goes right over there. See, there's a hiking trail right there. And down, if you go down there, there's a creek there. It runs kind of like kitty corner to this road that feeds into the river. And I was going to jump that, but it was like 8 feet. And, I'm not young anymore, so. I'm not young anymore. So, anyways, nobody wanted to see that, obviously, but that's all right. That's all right. So anyways, I was going to jump there and then run down to the river and then walk back, but shoot, it's quite the, like, it's quite the ordeal for me to get, let's see, what's that, like 60 feet. So I got to walk down 60 feet to the river after going through over the river and then go down. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. There's a pretty good chance of me getting hurt. Put it that way. And then who's going to save me out there? I'm going to yell for these guys, and these guys are going to say, "I told you not to go in the. I told you not to go down there. I told you." They didn't say that, but that's what they would say. You left the trail, you dummy. Yeah. We'll run this for a bit longer, and then we'll. Like I said, there's a big Among Us crane coming on the road, and I'm sure they're not. They didn't bring it in. Well, they could have. It could have been one of the cranes from here, because they did have two cranes. They did have two cranes on this side. And I don't see it up there. Unless it's this crane right here that's moving right up there. Or the crane moving up there. But that, I think that was the same crane that was there last time. So, yeah. Kind of hoping they walk that big track crane down here, but I think it's leaving. I didn't ask the guy if he's coming or going.